Senator John McCain was just diagnosed with a grave illness, stunning the GOP. Many are convinced the McCain camp knew for quite some time that the 80-year-old politician was suffering from a disease that compromised his mental faculties as they hid his bizarre behavior and angry outbursts. Now, Americans are shocked to learn how bad things got behind the scenes as the truth about his illness, which his staff refused to report, has surfaced. Arizona Senator John McCain has been known for his angry outbursts, but lately, his bizarre behavior behind the scenes started rumors that something else was really amiss. McCain has always been a guy who could erupt into a fit of rage, but his questioning of former FBI Director James Comey last month was so disorganized that people started to talk. According to American Thinker, as McCain questioned former FBI Director James Comey at a Senate Intelligence Committee hearing, the senator referred to President Comey, and at times looked confused and frustrated with Comey's answers. Viewers clearly thought it was notable. Twitter announced it was the most tweeted moment of the hearing. The Washington Post reported at the time McCain's staff downplayed the issues even up to the point where he left Washington, D.C. to undergo a minor craniotomy for a blood clot. Medical experts knew right away this was a blatant fabrication, as craniotomies are never minor. Finally, McCain's camp came out and announced he has brain cancer. McCain's brain cancer is a bad one, called a glioblastoma, which can cause personality changes, including aggression, loss of social restraints, confusion, forgetfulness, and mood swings. The truth is, at 80 years old with this type of cancer, McCain will not return to Washington, D.C. You won't hear this from his staff because they aren't ready to give up their seat of power, and this should be troubling to every American who is desperate to have President Donald Trump's agenda succeed. With every vote needed in the Senate, if McCain were to step aside, the Arizona governor could then appoint someone to take his seat until 2022. Doug Ducey, Arizona's governor, is a hardcore conservative who would appoint a candidate who is Trump-friendly. Ducey was late to the Trump train, but there is no disputing that he would appoint someone who would be supporting our president, where McCain has been a thorn in his side. If Senator John McCain were to leave the Senate before his term ends in 2022, the governor would decide who fills the vacancy. McCain, who revealed Wednesday that he had been diagnosed with a brain tumor, made no indication he intends to step away, reported Arizona Central. McCain has been hostile toward Trump, lamenting that as far as American leadership is concerned, America's global standing was better under former President Barack Obama than under Trump. McCain has bought into the liberal narrative that Trump colluded with Russia, saying on July 11, "I can assure you the people around me would not be inclined to do that kind of thing, especially not one of my sons. 'Cause my sons, they're in the military. You know, they'd probably be court-martialed," referring to Don Jr.'s meeting with a Russian lawyer. Then, McCain doubled down on the whole fake Russia scandal. "We've got a lot more to learn about the whole issue. Another shoe drops from the centipede every few days," he said. According to Weekly Standard, McCain has basically been acting like a Democrat ever since Trump came on the scene. His backdoor deals with the Ukrainian government along with his buddy Lindsey Graham are the reason he sides with the Democrats, making Russia and Vladimir Putin out to be behind Hillary Clinton's loss. He's sold out to the private military corporations, who make money if we go to war. So while we are saddened to hear of anyone having such a horrible disease, it's been time for him to step down for the good of the country. John McCain will not return to the Senate, and here's hoping his staff does not drag this out. President Trump is fighting tooth and nail for Americans, and with just a small majority in the Senate, McCain's seat counts. His situation is also why we need term limits. Americans must demand in the coming week that McCain's camp comes clean, and let's fill his seat with a senator who will help Trump make America great again. Please share the story and tell us what you think by clicking one of the buttons below. We want to hear your voice.